This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by FreshBooks Online Invoicing. More details on the Nexus tablet. A leaked roadmap shows more droids ahead from Motorola. And two big-time titles coming to the PS Vita. Sounds like tech rumors to me. Can only mean one thing. It's time to round them up. Round them up! Round them up! Woohoo! What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the Roundup. My name is Noah Kravitz. I'm editor-at-large for Techno Buffalo, and this is your rumor roundup for the week ending today, Friday, June 1st, 2012. First up, we reported that Google is prepping their first Nexus-branded tablet, the Nexus tablet, for unveiling at Google I/O out here in San Francisco in just a few weeks. I will be at the show, which according to the rumors means I'll be getting my mitts on the freshly minted 7-inch Android-based tablet. Apparently the tablet was spotted in some benchmark results online. Now the tablet is referred to as the Google Asus Nexus 7, which confirms a couple of things there, if you believe the benchmark. One, that Google is in fact partnering with Asus to manufacture the device. Two, that the device will sport a 7-inch form factor. The benchmark results show 1280 by 768 resolution and a quad-core Cortex-A9 based NVIDIA Tegra 3 chipset running at 1.3 gigahertz per core. We also reported earlier that Google is aiming to bring this device in at a low cost. Not quite nothing, but somewhere around $200, if not even lower, at $149. Other details uncovered and reported on by our own Brandon Russell point to this device running the latest version of Android, codenamed Jelly Bean, right out of the box. And apparently, instead of being called Android 5.0, Jelly Bean may in fact be relegated to a .x update. 4.1, perhaps because mobile carriers are putting some pressure on Google to slow it down with the giant release updates moving from version 4 to version 5 until the adoption rate of the current operating system can be ramped up a little bit. Something like 4% of devices currently in play have been upgraded to Google's ice cream sandwich. Maybe the carriers don't want, customers coming in saying, hey, I haven't even gotten 4 yet, and now Google just introduced 5. What's going on? Speaking of leaked Android-based devices, our own Mark Hearn reported on a leaked roadmap document that shows some Motorola devices headed to U.S. carriers and carriers abroad in the near future. The leaked roadmap is highlighted by the Motorola Vanquish, aka Droid Razr HD, with some model numbers and code names indicating a Verizon LTE version as well as some versions headed to China. AT&T is said to be getting a device codenamed the Motorola Asanti. This is a QHD display device with a slide-out QWERTY keyboard and, of course, LTE support. The Asanti will be similar to the Verizon Droid 4. Sprint is getting in on the action with the Photon Q 4G LTE, which might be the worst name since... Did you hear about how Charles Barkley, former NBA player and NBA TV analyst, apparently referred to the new Sprint device on air the other day as the Evo 4G Lite instead of the Evo 4G LTE. Take heed, people who name stuff. Don't give it all these Photon Q 4G LTE. That's ridiculous. I had to look back at the page to remember what the name was. Just call it, just call it the Photon. We'll also have to see what's coming to the Sony PlayStation Vita. But first, a word from our friends at FreshBooks Online Invoicing. I know a lot of you are running your own businesses, which is why I'm excited, as you may well be too, about our new sponsor, FreshBooks Online Invoicing. Sending out invoices is not fun, but it's a part of business you have to deal with. I know, I've been there. If you don't send out an invoice, you don't get paid. If you don't get paid, you can't, buy things like food and soap, and so you're going to be hungry and you're not going to be clean, and that's no good at all. The great thing is that FreshBooks Online Invoices can take some of the annoyance out of invoicing. FreshBooks Online Invoicing service cuts down not only the annoyance factor, but also in the amount of time and effort it takes you to cut those invoices, send them out, and ultimately get paid. FreshBooks makes you look more professional with their top-notch presentation and the fact that they support PayPal for payments, which is not only convenient, but also, the more flexibility you have, you can say, oh, I take PayPal. It makes you look like, it improves your image. An image, despite the fact that I didn't shave today, is important in business. You can try FreshBooks for free right now, and the great thing is there's no limit on your free trial. You can have the clients, invoices, and payments you want during your trial for free right now. So just go over to freshbooks.com, sign up for the trial, and don't just sign up, check it out. Once you send a few invoices, you may well never want to leave. It's just that good. Just head over to freshbooks.com and be sure to tell them that Techno Buffalo sent you. All right, last but certainly not least, we turn to the world of gaming, portable gaming in particular. Our own Joey Davidson, who will be headed out to E3, I believe just next week. So wet your whistle for E3, some rumors earlier this week that Assassin's Creed 3 and a game that looks to be called Ghost Recon Final Mission have been spotted hitting the marketplace in PS Vita compatible form. Apparently, retailers Zavvi and Game UK have both added the titles to their online listings. Now, neither of these titles have officially been announced, but Ubisoft is taking the stage at E3 for a keynote next week. Apparently, if you're fans of the franchises, we knew that Ubisoft was working on an Assassin's Creed title for the Vita for some time now, but Ghost Recon Final Mission apparently may be a Vita-specific title. CEO Tim Cook's appearance at the All Things D conference is available on Techno Buffalo. Mr. Cook said a lot of interesting things that, he hedged his words and drummed up a little more buzz ahead of Apple's WWDC conference, which kicks off the keynote, as well as the latest in iPhone 5 rumors, and there were some juicy ones this week, some leaks, front plates and back plates and schematics and all kinds of stuff. So check that out on the site if you haven't already. All right, that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Roundup. Once again, thanks to our friends at FreshBooks Online Invoicing for sponsoring the show. Thanks to Rev3 for having us. Thanks to you for watching. As always, I'm Noah Kravitz. I'm here every Friday with the Rumor Roundup. E3 coming up, then WWDC, then Google I/O. In the month of June, it's just going to be bam, 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 whether you're into games, mobile, or even mobile gaming. Lots of stuff for you to stay on top on. That's why we're here. All right, till next time, don't forget to round them up. Wahoo! We'll see you later. Bye-bye.